WHS Professor Steve Science Class. Number 28.
All right, folks, sorry for getting started just a little bit late for the home court here. They are doing senior night here.
And FCA. Future plans, I plan on pursuing a career in mechanical engineering and to marry a beautiful wife. Favorite memory here, doing a front flip into the end zone.
Theme tonight that you missed is all the guys want to marry beautiful wives, a couple of them blondes.
Son of Brandon and Carly Norman. Brandon and Carly Norman. Activities include baseball, football, FCA, and yearbook. Future plans, go play college baseball. His favorite memories are at Gulf Shores in 2021. Number 36, Wyatt Wilt, son of Tasha and Jonathan Wilt. Activities include football, powerlifting, FCA, and NHS. Future plans to work and to make it bank. Favorite memory of WHS, going out to eat after the games with my girlfriend. Number 52, Easton Berger, son of Mark and Rachel Berger. Activities include football, baseball, FCA, NHS, yearbook, and student council. Future plans to go to college and make a lot of money. Favorite memory at Washington, watching Cole Bellick catch 2 frogs. Number 55, Tanner Winlock, son of Kylie Crawford and Tony Winlock. Activities include playing football, powerlifting, NHS, and FCA. Future plans, plan on going to OU and make big money. Favorite memory, watching Jake do bear crawls for flipping into the end zone. Number 61, Baylor Haynes, son of Brian and Stacy Haynes. Activities include student council, football, NHS, Spanish club, FCA, Little League coach, school safety committee, throwing shot put and distance. Future plans to become a chiropractor and eventually run for public office. Favorite memory, cheerleading for the Powerpuff game during sophomore year. Number 74, Wyatt Jensen, son of Charlie and Brandy Jensen. Activities include football, golf, powerlifting, FCA, and science club. Future plans to go to college, major in science, and eventually go to med school. Favorite memory, Washington going to state every year and winning our 22 season. Number 78, George Vanya, son of Rick and Amy Vanya. Activities include NHS, drama club, football, and basketball. Future plans, go to college and hopefully find a career in acting. Other than that, I have no idea. Favorite memory, the first time I appeared on stage and heard everyone's screams of joy. And last but not least, Mackenzie Clark, daughter of Megan Sheets and Mike Clark. Activities at Washington include basketball, track, NHS, FCA, assistant athletic trainer. Future plans, having my own little family, becoming an athletic trainer. Favorite memory, spending every afternoon in the training room with Leslie. Let's hear it for Washington football seniors of 2023.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude at least the pre-portion of the senior night.
Seniors, you may be dismissed. Now let's recognize our senior cheerleaders, Washington High School.
And now after the players are introduced, they'll be doing the cheerleaders as well. We'll be flipping sides for the halftime. We'll do first half on the Lindsay side so that we can specifically get the court coming and going, get a view for you there.
Get a degree while cheering there.
We'll spend second half over on the Washington side.
Favorite memory of Washington? Cheering Friday nights with my best friends during the playoffs. Seniors, Kendall Bolton, daughter of Amanda and Jeremy Bolton. Activities include cheer, NHS, FCA, and FCCLA. Future plans, get married and live on a lot of land in a big white farmhouse. Favorite memory, winning at game day skate. Senior, Haven Brewer, daughter of James and Holly Brewer. Activities include cheer, NHS, yearbook, FCA, and SUCO. Future plans, go to OBU, marry the love of my life, have kids, and serve Jesus. Favorite memory, off-season cheer, playoff football games, and van rides to basketball games. Senior Maddie Green, daughter of Fred and Jamie Green. Activities include Washington Varsity Cheer, President of FFA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, Spanish Club, Showing Pigs, and FFA. Future plans to attend college, pursue a degree in elementary education. After college, marry a handsome husband who loves the Lord. Favorite memories, winning state championships and being paired with the best stunt group in my junior and senior year. Senior Emily Hardy, daughter of Corey and Amanda Hardy. Activities include varsity cheer, FCA, and art club. Future plans, marry a cowboy, go to college, and be a traveling nurse. Favorite memory is winning state.
I would assume that's going to be a favorite memory for just about everybody on the field.
Daughter of Jeff Hayes and Heidi T. Activities include band, jazz band, Washington High School cheer, all-star cheer.
Those of you that follow the history of the
NHS, Vice President of Spanish Club.
you know the
Future plans to attend college and marry rich.
season.
Favorite memories, me and Katie getting last, Universal, getting lost,
Wood
Universal
in the
for hours.
title game matchup ends up being a route actually establishing a 14-game win streak
Daughter of
for
Amy
Coach
Hall.
Darwin Franklin.
Activities include
Marlowe
cheerleading.
then breaks their hearts.
Future plans, start my formal
And then
goals,
last
marry the man
season,
of my dreams,
Washington
travel many
wins the state title.
favorite memories,
And they are again, I would say, the favorites to win this year. Undefeated on the season at 6-0.
Senior Emily Madden, daughter of Clifford and Kathy Madden. Activities include cheerleading, FCA, and NHS. Future plans to pursue a career in real estate and one day start a family. Favorite memory, cheering football games on Friday night. Senior Lexi Roll.
We're still on target for approximately a 7 p.m. kickoff. We will head to midfield as soon as we get close to the captains coming on the field in a coin toss.
Favorite memory, junior and senior year stunt group, as Bailey McAllister pulled down when she first started flying. Let's hear it for Washington High School senior cheer members.
All right, and that will conclude now the cheerleader portion of senior night at Washington High School. As I alluded to earlier, this is our Prep Nation TV game of the day, featuring Class 2A district foes, the Washington Warriors and the Lindsay Leopards. Washington enters the game, the #1 overall rated team in Class 2A with a perfect 6-0 on the season. Head coach Brad Beller is the main man on the sidelines, assisted by the Colbeth son and father Dandy Diaper duo. Have to give Jeff and Brody some shout out. On the season, Washington victorious to start the year against Vian, 55-13. That was kind of a sign of things to come. Likewise, victorious over Class 3A Sulphur, 35-10. Defeated perennial powerhouse in Class 2 and 3A Jones, 34-8. Officially their closest game on the season. Frederick victorious 42-7 over the Bombers. Back in the 90s, they were the team to meet and beat. Likewise, victorious in Class 2A District Play over Community Christian, 51-0. And then victorious over Crooked Oak, 49-zip. So back-to-back, 100-0 is the margin of victory for Washington in their last two games, defeating teams 51-zip and 49-0. On the Lindsay Leopard side, new head coach this season, Sam Embry, 4-2 record for the Leopards. They began their season dropping a matchup against Pauls Valley, Class 3A foe. They lost 38-16. Got on the winning side of the scoreboard, victorious over Dibble, Class A team, 30-0 for the Leopards. Likewise, victorious 38-7 over Atoka, a team that has spent much of the last decade bouncing between 2A and 3A. District foe, victorious over Comanche, 60-7. By far the Leopards' most impressive game on the year. Lost a heartbreaker against Purcell last weekend before last, I should say, 35-34. So the second loss on the season, and then victorious last weekend over Little Axe, again another 2A in-district team, 48-6 for the Leopards. So they were entered the game going, in effect, 4-1 on their last 5 games. Washington enters 6-0. They have a win streak leading into the last season as well. Warriors are your favorites to win tonight. However, there is a reason why they play them. You never know. This is your Prep Nation TV game of the day, showcasing Class 2A district foes, Washington and Lindsay. You're watching Prep Nation TV.
Future plans to be a photographer or videographer. Favorite memory when his partner cried and getting paid his meals. Senior Brinley Thomas. Daughter of Kevin and Amy Thomas. Activities include cross country, basketball, track, and FCA.
Now our third phase of senior night recognition. Started with the players and cheerleaders. Obviously, coach is ready to get the players back in the field house. Just right over here. And the players being recognized are the cross-country squad. So they are getting their due recognition on senior night for the Warriors. Looks like we're going to start the pregame festivities with the Lindsay Leopard Band out at midfield. So we will make sure to zoom in and stop yapping for that.
It's football time in Oklahoma. Washington Public Schools would like to take this opportunity to welcome our friends from Lindsay to Washington here at Reed Field on the campus of Washington Public Schools. Restrooms and concessions are located on the west end of the stadium. This contest is being held pursuant to the rules and regulations of OSSOA. Please help us maintain the personal safety of our student athletes. Cheer for your team. Don't have to lie or visit. Washington Public School campus is designed to use or base use anywhere on the school grounds. Also, please pick up your trash and place in the trash can. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask you to please stand. For a pair of Munstaff from Holback First Baptist Church, lead us in prayer. And then please remain standing as the Washington Band brings us the national anthem. Let us pray.
All right, so Lindsay does an exceptionally good job, as always, on the national anthem. They will get the opportunity to enter the field first as well. They'll be on the move for some of the game, otherwise will be stationary for kickoffs and opportunities to come back through. Teams will head out of the locker room and come onto the field, so we'll have the coin toss first. It'll be the visiting Leopards getting to make the call. We'll wrap up the opportunity here for the Leopards to play. And we are about 4 minutes and 25 seconds out from game time and kickoff. It'll be captains coming up. Washington, Lindsay, your Prep Nation game of the day.
You know we will have to have this move. You know you'll have to move during the game.
I'm filming this right here, right now.
Okay, I'm just wanting you know, not being a bind and moving down your.
Yeah, this is live, so it's going to have your conversation on the feed. All right, so the band now basically walking off the field if that's allowed, and then we will have our coin toss kickoff to start the game. And here come the captains right now. Come out yet. We'll do our best to swing around and get them on the field. All right, here come the Warriors now. Do our best to get a couple of guys here that you'll see on the sidelines today. 4 captains for the Warriors, and it looks like we'll have 6 for the Leopards. Those of you that haven't been here to Washington in a while, they've got a beautiful multi-sport, almost like a sporting complex, multiple different access points to it. The gymnasium over here for basketball, and then they've got the field house right here. Football field, obviously, we are here. It's picking up in wind as well. And then off to behind us, there is what they probably play their softball and baseball. Should be a great matchup of Class 2A teams. Washington, in many cases, and I think in many arguments that can be made, one of your pound-for-pound best teams in the state, regardless of class. Here come the Warriors. Here come the Leopards.
Submitting in midfield, representing Lindsay is captain number 1, Brody Raymond, number 10, Ryan Fort, number 28, Shane Jones, number 23, Daniel Navarro. Representing the Warriors is captains number 3, Cooper Alexander, number 10, Major Cantrell, number 23, Nathan Spalding, and number 52, Easton Burton.
Leopards win. They will receive to start the game. Players will touch it up one more time, and then we will head for the entrance of the most important part of the game, on-field runoff. Here we go, Washington, Lindsay.
Remind everyone that the Mario Baseball business has a number of basketball
count to 4-2, number 12 ranked Lindsay Leopards.
And your Washington Warriors.
6-0 on the season, number 1 rated for a reason. The Washington Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. So how are you guys doing? Ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, go get it. It's weird not seeing John.
What?
It's weird not seeing John.
I know.
Short kick, little squiggler. It's going to roll all the way to the 24. He'll be down. It'll be 1st and 10, Lindsay.
First and 10 left.
Quarterback rolls back, throws, immediately completed. Looks like it's going to be an initial first down for Lindsay. And we will move the chains to start the game.
12 on 36 yards. First and 10.
Once again, motion, hands off to the running back. It'll be a nice gain once again for Lindsay. They're in the cross at almost the 40-yard line. We'll see if they spot him at the 38 or 39.
2 yards. Ball's on the 38-yard line. Second down.
Feels kind of weird. This is our first football game since December of last year. So it's been a couple of sleeps. Had a ton of basketball, baseball, and other sports as well that we've done. It's good to get back out on the field for Friday Night Lights. Hands it off. Zone read, nothing doing. Washington jumps that one from the get-go. So Lindsay had success on a misdirection jet sweep. And then a little bit more on the inverse of the handoff. And now they'll be looking at a third down here. 8 to go, 10:50 remains. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsor for tonight's game of the day, Gonzalez Mexican Restaurant and Libby's Cafe. thank both of those establishments. They'll also be our sponsor for tonight's plays of the game and video highlights. Conclusion of the game, we'll also be announcing our first of 5 finalists for the Football Player of the Year. Rolls out, bootlegs, can't catch anything in the downfield portion, so he is going to keep control of the ball and run it out. It's going to be a Lindsay punt to start the game. Unable to trim much clock as well.
And 39-yard line, 4th down 7.
So they do get 1 yard on the quarterback keeper. So back-to-back runs for the Leopards. It'll be basically 1 first down and then another possession and out. Washington will get the ball to start the first quarter here. Overcast game picks up. Kind of cool, a little bit windy every now and then, but it's nice weather for football. Oh, terrible kick. That was going to land actually in the fans section on about the 5th row. I don't know if that one even really netted much more than about 10 yards, to be honest with you. It's going to be Washington ball at they punted from the 38. Wow, only goes to the 40, so a 2-yard punt. So not the start to the game that Lindsay would want. A 2-yard punt sets the Warriors up. 1st and 10. They shift realignment here. Top-heavy package. Runs around. Cuts back. Another short yardage scenario for the teams. Both defenses reading those zone read option plays fairly well. So far, so good. 6-yard gain for the Warriors. Under center fakes, rolls, quarterback keeper. It's a busted play, so freebie after this point. Looks like he's going to get a first down and he went by committee. Looked to be close to a first down. He's going to be 1 yard short. Actually, 9:04 remains in the first quarter. Not surprised there have been more passes. You'll see it from Washington in the first quarter because they're going downwind instead of against it. So that will explain why Lindsay probably didn't open up the playbook and try to pass for a first down. It is windy and not as bad as it was when the game started, but there is some crosswind. Quarterback rolls out far right across the middle. And that is going to be a touchdown for Washington. A 26-yard dive into the end zone. 6-0 lead for the Warriors early on. 8:11 remains on the clock. Beautiful cross route pattern. Caught him right across the middle. Took advantage of the size matchup. And just lofted it right into the outstretched fingertips. We have double whistles, going to make sure that we're good, and we are. 7-0 Warriors. Just double checking. All right, no call. 8:11 remains. Your score: Washington 7, Lindsay 0. Please disregard the 1.
For any injury, for any athlete, Ortho Center provides superior orthopedic and sports medicine treatment. Don't let an injury make you miss a simple play. 209-360-6764. The second opponent on our opponents is Norman, River City, or Rico.
Oh, it hits him right on the chest, bobbles it, crosses the 15, cuts back 20, 25, 30, 35-yard line. And based upon my math, we'll see if they spot him at the 34 or 35. Then it looks like they're going to be maybe even closer than that, or farther along, I should say, than that. 39-yard line, so I was off about 5. I apologize. It's hard to see across, especially when it starts getting a little bit darker at night. But a good return hits him at about the 13-yard line. Ricochets, rolls to about the 16, picks it up, and he'll get almost a 23-yard kickoff return. So nicely done by the Leopards here. Hopefully they can get out of their hole. Read option play, flicks it out, option style, nothing good. That was going to lose a couple of yards. It's going to be brought down inside the 35. So it looks like, to my math, they're going to lose at least 4 on that play, possibly 5. Second and 14, ball at exactly the 39-yard line, though it looks to be closer to the 40. Closer to the 35-yard line now, correction. Runs off tackle, met by a committee of Warriors. So far, they have contained Lindsay's rushing game. The draw on kickoff, and unfortunately they're going to have to pass into the wind. So if you see passes right now for the first quarter and the third, you're going to see a lot of them be high and tied in on the numbers. Not many going to be deep wafts because it will, in effect, blow right back in your face. Rolls right, cross-checks it, ricochets off, I think, his shoulder pad, so pass is incomplete. Not sure exactly if he was trying to hit the player before he went into the slide, but it looks like he hit him after he slid. Ball ricochets out of bounds, no good, and it's now a second punt in a row for Lindsay. They're going to move them off mark, so that'll help them out a little bit on the punt snafu prior possession. Shanked it off of his right foot, and like I said, went right into the Lindsay sidelines. Into the stadium and about the 5th row.
Let's go, bud.
Much better punt this time. Nobody there, ball will just roll. Lindsay can spot it, and that's exactly what they'll do. They'll have the second possession of the game for the Washington Warriors coming up. You're watching Prep Nation TV.
Warriors have the ball at their own 22-yard.
6:49 remains in the first quarter. Lindsay 2 possessions, 2 punts. Washington 1 possession, a 26-yard pass TD. Extra point good, 7-0 lead for the Warriors. Quarterback looks to go isolated read on the money. completed, cuts up, spins, turns. This is going to be an 83-yard dime, ladies and gentlemen. Another touchdown for the Washington Warriors. Apologize on the funky thing there. I had the camera charging earlier today, and apparently it wasn't plugged in far enough because it was all the way down to 34%. So I think already early on here we've had our first technical difficulty. Extra point away from a 2-touchdown lead for Washington. And what a huge turn for Lindsay. Procedural play. So that'll back him up 5 more. So if there's any negative, which is a small one, a 5-yard penalty here for Washington makes it just a little bit more challenging. He'll now kick from the 15-yard line. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is again good. Lands right on top of the concession, almost rolling back to the other side. 14-0 lead early on Washington. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the Class 2A district matchup between the Washington Warriors and the Lindsay Leopards.
Hey, Steve.
6:27 remains here in the first quarter. All Washington so far. As I stated in pregame buildup, last 2 games outscored opponents 100-0. Warriors looking for their 3rd consecutive shutout and 4th on the season. Trips himself up, so it'll be a short yardage on the game. Second and 9. Leopards get about 2, and once again met by a committee of Warrior enthusiasts. They are bringing the heat on the line, controlling the trenches, and not allowing Lindsay to get much push off to either clear ends or go through guards or tackles. It'll be probably a no gain. Ball's on the 43-yard line. Looks like they're going to make it a 2nd and 14 now. So Lindsay unable to get their offense going due to a crosswind that is pulling backwards. It's going to be very hard for them to get much of a pass here. If they do, they're going to have to throw at the right opportunity when there is a wind lull or go low. You've seen Washington 2 passes. 2 touchdowns. Drops back up the middle, just deflected. Would have been enough yardage for a first down for the Leopards and a plus scenario. Instead, they're going to have to bring in another package for a punt unit, and it is a 3rd out of 3 possessions that will lead to a punt for Lindsay. Washington dominating early on here, 6-0, number 1 rated Class 2A team. Good news for Lindsay, they've pinned Washington back now, back-to-back cases after giving the ball at their own 40-yard line to start the first possession. Washington had to start from their own 17, and with 4:58 remaining, we'll have a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. So those are a couple of positives for Lindsay to build off of. Obviously, they're going to have to watch out for Mr. Cooper, burning them deep crossing routes. He is a tight end that is a handful and a half to deal with once he gets in open play. It's very, very tough out for a high school player built like a pro prospect and a college starter already. Huge gain up the middle. Cooper Alexander, 6'4", 220. Iowa State commit. First and 10 after a 16-yard completion for the Warriors. Quarterback rolls, dumps it off once again, and it's going to be a moving of the chains, even though it is tough sledding to get the first down. Sorry about that, we just missed the camera pull. Apologize. I was kind of expecting them to roll the opposite direction with the package, but they roll right once again. So early on, the Leopards trying to run up tackle and guard, and Warriors are definitely taking advantage of the right side of the line. Once again, in slot formation, double wide receivers and wide out. Actually 3 now set on the left side. Ends up being another misdirection play, throws it away. So incomplete pass for the Warriors, not the best looking waffle. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line for the Warriors. Quick snap once again, hands off, read option play. It is up the gut, and he is now going to cross at about the 41-yard line. See if they spot him just short. If it is, it's going to be barely the length of a football. It's going to be a 3rd down, and possibly 3, it looks like, and they do have him at the 40. Knows the ball just outside. Snaps back, hands off once again. Quarterback just puts some extra fluff on it. Misdirection play. They were going to go up tackle or up gut all the way. So it's another first down for Washington. 2:49 remains here early on. It's been all Warriors. Lindsay's had 3 touches, 3 punts. A bad 2-yard net punt set up Washington at the 40-yard line. They dial in a pass right across the middle, 26-yard dime to start the game, and then an 83-yard touchdown pass to add to the 14-0 tally right now where we stand. Quarterback drops back, rolls. He's going to throw it out once again to the slot receiver, and they're going to be all the way to about the 16-yard line, closer to the 15. So Washington moving on early on, second opportunity to convert back-to-back first downs and had extra yardage to spare. 17-yard line is the official spot. Hands off once again. And he is going to be down to the 7-yard line, is where they've got him marked. So just like that, a 10-yard gain. It'll be first and goal Warriors. They'll have to go 7 yards to score yet again. And around he goes. I think he gets down to about the 2. Correction, make that 3. .105 remains here in the first quarter. It's all Warriors looking to go up by 3 touchdowns against the Leopards early on. Lindsay keeps him from getting in. He's going to be down at the 1.5, make it 2-yard line. Now down to 35 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter.
Third down goal, 22.
As I said, it's 3rd and goal. Started at the 7. Another handoff. This time he crosses in, and there you go. So a 2-yard scamper by the tailback. 20-0 now lead for the Warriors. They'll be doing another extra point coming up. That'll basically take us to about 11 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter. Kick is up and good. So 3 for 3 touchdowns for possessions. Washington has an early 21-0 lead over Lindsay. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the Class 2A game of the day. So in effect, the last 9 quarters of play, Washington has outscored now 3 opponents 121-0. Another little quick kick. Lindsay's going to get one crack at it, and I believe that's going to do it. So we will flop sides. Nope. Correction, 6 seconds. Thought we would have a turnover, but we don't. Lindsay will have at least one shot. They do have some timeouts here if they want to get tricky and creative. However, they're going to flip sides on the field. So I would expect this to probably be another run. And then hopefully new head coach can open up the playbook. It's kind of see not seeing Coach Morgan on the sidelines. Or Inman, I'm sorry, correction. I'm getting my schools crisscrossed.
Here we go.
So that'll do it. Your score through 1. Washington 21, Lindsay 0. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsor for tonight's doubleheader, so to speak, football action. This is night 1 of 2. Tomorrow we'll be at Carl Albert for the Bishop McGinnis Irish versus Titan game. Tonight, thank you to Gonzalez Mexican Restaurant and Libby's Cafe. They are a sponsor for the live stream, video highlights, plays of the game, and score updates. At the end of the game, we will be interviewing a player that is one of our 5 finalists for the Football Player of the Year. And so please stay late for the coverage to get that. Second and 10, ball at the 40 for Lindsay. They'll need to go 60 yards to get back in this game. Tight formation once again. Quarterback rolls right. He's scanning the field. First pass of the game. Oh, he had him wide open. And even more open was number 11, who flared. And had he been able to pump fake, hold on the ball another second or two, he had a potential touchdown pass there if he could have just laid it out in the middle of the field. So Lindsay finally gets off of all runs, has the favorable win for the remainder of the second quarter, so we may see a shift from Washington as well. See them do more run than pass. Third and 10 for the Leopards. Much of Lindsay's tradition in Class 3A, however, for most of the 2000s, they have been in Class 2A. Some notable exceptions. And falls on it. Just absolute backbreaker. So if anything, he's going to lose a couple of yards, and it'll be 4 for 4 now for Lindsay. They will have to, in effect, punt any opportunity they had a way to get back into the game and hope that the defense can hold the Warriors. So far, they've given up 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and now it's been 4 for 4 for the Leopards on having to punt. Wind kind of seems to be helter-skelter. It sometimes is tricky, and then it lets go. Ball's going to roll all the way to the 23-yard line, and Washington will have first and 10 at the 23. Times we move, people just keep moving with us, oblivious, so I'm doing my best to catch the back end of this. We will be flipping for the second half. There's a lot more people on the sideline for Washington, so do our best to try to get in a spot that won't necessarily lead to being blocked from a potential good play, but at the same time, not having about 60 or 70 people crossing right in front of the camera. So pass is completed for the Warriors. They're able to actually pass into the wind. Center I formation, pulls back, rolls left, fires. Just the second incomplete pass on the day for Washington's quarterback. .10:20 remains here. 2nd and 10, Warriors at the 39-yard line.
Ball's at the 39 yard, 2nd and 10.
Nice scamper and gain for Washington, so it'll be first down. 16 yards on the keeper. 10 minutes remain before halftime. It'll be 45-yard line now for a new fresh set of downs for the Warriors. Top-heavy package, far right. Usually those are misdirection plays. Off gut he goes, off tackle, and then cuts back up for a nice gain. That's going to be at least a 15-yard gain, possibly more. We'll see exactly where they marked them. 32-yard line, so a 13-yard gain and another first down for Washington. Everything that Washington right now is throwing at Lindsay, imposing the will on the line, trying to establish the run, offsetting it with passes, and not leaning too heavily on one or the other. A lot of misdirection plays, snapping, rolling, and then veering back, tossing back. So kind of keeping Lindsay a little bit off guard on which way to follow the path of the ball. It is now another first down at 21-yard line for Washington. As I say that, another example. Washington on the verge of scoring once again. It'll be first and goal from the 6 for the Warriors. Their second goal opportunity, starting first and goal from the 7 in the first quarter. Now first and 6 in effect for the second quarter. And a 3-touchdown lead, looking to build it and put this game on cruise control, possibly. Looking every bit the #1 rated team in Class 2A for the season. And that was just easy breezy. Lemon squeeze. 27-0 Washington. Well, things not looking good for Lindsay early on for the Washington faithful. Hard to criticize and critique much. Had a 5-yard penalty that pushed back an extra point, and other than that, Warriors were played flawless. Coach Brad Beller has to be impressed, pleased, and telling them probably keep doing what you're doing. Don't rest on your hands. 28-0 Washington, 7:53 remains. You're watching Prep Nation TV.
Second quarter of the line, two, Tanner Olsen. Random, second receiver. Had the ball, they're on 20 yards line. First and 10.
See, if the 5th time is the charm for Lindsay, quarterback rolls far left. Looks to sneak in an option style wishbone look without the halfback or the I formation like the Cornhuskers used to run. Lindsay's tried it now 3 times, not really working. However, I think they might be better served doing a shuttle pass and a jet sweep. Take advantage at least of motion. Have a off-back or half-back tight end combo, maybe off tackle over by the end, and then try to power block it or get him on a sweep. So we'll see if they tweak that play. 2nd and 4, ball at the 46-yard line. This is the closest Lindsay has come to converting a first down. And Washington meets them once again with a welcoming committee that's not so friendly. Looks to be a no gain, so it'll be 3rd and 3. Looks like they're going to give him 1 yard forward progress. So he's at the 47, so 3rd and 3, 7:17 remains. Timeout called. Leopards don't like the defensive play. Police coverage package. I'd like to thank Mexican sponsor Gonzalez. If you haven't been to any Gonzalez's, folks, they're in several different cities: Tishomingo, Colgate, Wynnewood, Lindsay, and they may actually have a 5th location now. Awesome food, good prices. And if you haven't been there, check out Linda and staff. They're in Lindsay, America. And then Libby's Cafe, a mainstay in the Goldsby, Washington community for many, many years. Since 1992. Scott and staff serving anybody and everybody that comes off of I-35 and heading that way or heading back home. So please show your loyalty and appreciation for both sponsors. Frequent them whenever you can. Bring them some business.
3rd down 3, 47.
All right, 3rd and 3. Another crack at it for the Leopards. This has kind of reached the point to where you got to go for it. So it's 4th down territory no matter what. Quarterback is going to roll again, fires over. Best play so far. They absolutely caught Washington in a package that worked for their string. And I believe it's going to be our first down of the game, and it is. So, Lindsay, congratulations. Leopard fans, I know it's hard to watch these kinds of games. So we'll do our best to be fair, objective, and not obviously point out the utter sad moments of time. Sometimes there's not much you can say. There's really no way to spin it. Washington is an exceptionally balanced team, very physical, very good size, backers. They've got tall receivers. Obviously one of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end in the state of Oklahoma, Cooper Alexander, quarterback keeper. And they hit him hard, but it's going to be another gain. I believe he's going to fall right on top of the 40-yard line. They're going to push him back a yard. Looks like he's at the 41. .5:35 to go on the clock. Leopards desperately need to get on the scoreboard before halftime. Trying their best to get something set up. This three they wanted all along. Pass is completed. He is down first and 10. Lindsay, the first and goal. Lindsay finally gets the pass dialed up, able to get it into scoring position. He is going to be at the 7-yard line. So the first and goal, Leopards at the 7. 5:08 remains. This could potentially snap a streak for the Warriors. I believe even in the game prior to 10 quarters in a row now, I believe that they also held the team scoreless in the fourth quarter. So it could be 11 straight quarters without giving up a point. It's a major development in the game for Lindsay especially.
Jones on the carry.
They're going to push him back to the 8-yard line, so it's going to be a loss of 2. So it'll be second and goal remaining. However, Leopards will now need to go 8 yards instead of 6. Leopard spread, wide, roll right, fires, intercepted Washington. So the streak may very well continue. The Oski gives the Warriors possession all the way up to the 27, 28-yard line, somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll stay back just for a second to let everybody else kind of move forward. That way I can get you an official spot. 3:51 remains before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10 Washington. It looks like to me that's about the 27-yard line. Correction, it is 27. Well, Lindsay, oh so close to scoring. They get all the way down to the 6. Beautiful pass, slant route up the middle. Washington reads it after a 2-yard loss, and then they pin them back to the 8, jump it, interception, and now the Warriors with their 5th possession of the game. And the first play of the game for a loss, so good job, Leopards.
On the carry.
Take away the interception, that's 3 best plays of the game for the Leopards. Loss of 2 on the tackle. Beautiful pass completion. So Lindsay having some opportunities here with the win to their back. Unable to score so far, but needing a defensive stop here once again. Heavy package right. He's going to throw. Completes. And heads all the way over to the other sideline. It's going to be another 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
15-yard gain, 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's go,
15-yard pass completion for Washington. 3:05 remains. 1st and 10, ball up to their own 40-yard line for the Warriors. Split wideouts, far left and right, hands off. Tailback cuts up, gets at least 10 yards. He is out on the sideline. Moves the chains once again for the Warriors. They are on the move. They lead Lindsay 28-0.
First and 10 Warriors.
Misdirection play. Just can't quite get his hands on it. Number 3 unable to maintain possession. 2:52 remains before halftime. Quarterback drops, throws off the mark. That one was the bad pass. Wind has some to do with that, just misdirection. I don't know if the wide receiver wasn't as far along as the quarterback anticipated, but he threw in a good 10 yards there. 3rd and 10. So Lindsay having some positives here in the second quarter. They finally get a loss for play against Washington. They hold them now to their only 2 non-game plays. Technically, there was a 5-yard penalty before an extra point. That should give the point. Lindsay trying to hold up here before halftime, possibly get a 6th possession. It's been a stingy defensive performance by Washington. Oh, beautiful play. It's hard to defend against those because every inclination tells you follow the quarterback, track the ball, and then he just perfectly dumps it off across field. So Washington dialing up some trickeration here before halftime. Quarterback fakes everyone out, I think including his own players, so he ends up being a quarterback keeper, and he's going to be deep into Lindsay territory.
First down by number 3, Ryan April.
2:15 remains before half. Jet sweep, quarterback rolls. It ends up being a read play. He hands it off to the tailback. Very short gain, if anything. 1:41 remains. And the crowd wanting a penalty on that play. Washington with yet another first down at the 17-yard line of the Leopards. Just a reminder, we will be flipping sides at halftime. So we'll bring you half on the Leopard side, half on the Warriors. Since it was senior night, we chose to set up on Lindsay's side first. And in like that. Touchdown, 17-yard keeper. 34-0 Lindsay. It is just going to be a long day at the office for the Leopards if they cannot do better on the line of scrimmage. Washington now moving the ball at will, and they're not even really having to throw deep now. They're just kind of going off tackle, off guard. Quarterback keepers roll out, cross pass. Very efficient and methodical drive for the Warriors. Makes it 35-0.
Looks like Lou's out there, bro. Getting ready.
Ooh, that one almost got rejected. And it does, so the extra point is no good. 34-0 Washington. Wanted to wait to see until I saw an official wave off, but the wind catches it, pulls it back, and it is going to be tough sailing kicking into that end zone in the fourth quarter as well. So keep an eye on that. You may see next time Washington lines up a two-point conversion attempt. Not the worst wind we've had to deal with, but certainly not the best either. Do our best to get you some updates at halftime as well. Thank you for watching and tuning in today for Prep Nation's first football game of the season. We're starting late due to doing fall baseball. All the way through the state playoffs this past weekend. Congratulations to the Fort Cobb Rochester Mustangs on 4P. The Tan Rams on a repeat. They clean up this year on spring Class 2A and fall Class A. Congratulations to coaches Dale Bellamy and Michael Coyne. Short kick. Lindsay's going to have good field position. Defense is just ratcheting. They are making some hits. We're a good 50 yards away from the play. You can hear the pads colliding and helmets. Washington, very physical team. Lindsay does have good field position. They'll start at the 39-yard line. Just inside a minute now to go. Lindsay has enough timeouts remaining to get off at least a full set of downs here. We'll see if they let the clock go and just keep going. They burned one timeout, so I know they got two remaining.
Second down, 10.
Quarterback keeper. And that may be the final play of the half. Lindsay's going to have to hustle it up down to 5 seconds now, and that'll do it. So your score at halftime, Washington 34, Lindsay 0. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the Class 2A District Game of the Day. Warriors, Leopards. You'll see a couple of flashes as we move sides of the field. So it'll kind of flicker, but we will keep the feed on at halftime.
$50 gift certificate to Joe's Pizza, courtesy of Jason Bridwell, State Farm.
You guys going to do a cheer, or are you going in for snacks?
Snacks.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Well, the band is taking their time. I'm not sure if they're kneeling to conserve energy, praying for a performance, or we're waiting on a couple more people to get set down the field. There's extensive play sets for the drums. So I think now we should be getting closer to having your halftime presentation.
Our kicking contestant. Okay, we're going to introduce the Washington Warrior High School Band.
All right, here we go now. Apologize. All right, here we go. ladies and gentlemen, your Washington Warrior High School Band halftime presentation. I didn't want to jinx myself. Okay, I think that may be your Washington Warrior halftime performance.
again to senior night. Now we're going to recognize our Washington Warrior Marching Band seniors. Senior Trinity Castle, daughter of Jess Childress and David Childress. Activities include band and FFA. Future plans to attend USAO. His favorite memory is winning first place at OBA State. Senior Carson Clayton. Activities include band, jazz band, drama club, and National Honor Society. Future plans to further my education in college. Favorite memory, going to Florida with my friends for the band trip. Senior Cal Du Bois, son of Laura Clinton and John Du Bois. Activities include National Honor Society, band, jazz band, and science club. Future plans after graduation to become a paramedic. Favorite memory of Washington, the Florida band trip. Senior Garrett Frazier, son of Tim Frazier and Ryan Frazier. Activities include Spanish club, BPA, NHS, jazz band, marching band, drama club, and Skills USA. Future plans after graduation to attend college and real estate school. Favorite memory is running over a saxophone with Kate Booth in her truck. Senior Max Georgiadis, son of John Georgiadis and Maureen Georgiadis. Activities include cross country, color guard, powerlifting, and track. Future plans, paramedic firefighter. Senior Taylor Hayden, son of Jeff Hayden and Heidi McKee. Activities include high school cheer, all-star cheer, cheers and more, band, NHS, vice president of Spanish club. Future plans are to attend college at Mary Rich. Favorite memory while in Washington, doing the Rihanna halftime show at cheer camp. Senior Mason Hunt, son of Julie and Anthony Birch. Activities include band, NHS, and FCCLA. Future plans to get my business degree at Arizona State University. Favorite memory, Garrett passing out on the Simpson ride in Orlando. Senior Adriana Linder, daughter of Kevin Linder, Tasha Tyler. Activities include band and jazz band. Future plans, I plan to go to paramedic school and then become a firefighter. Favorite memory, when Alex said someone stepped on his saxophone when in fact someone ran it over. Senior Owen Robertson. Parents John Robertson, brother's name Ben. Activities include drama club, band, jazz band, and NHS. Future plans to become a paleontologist. Favorite memory, going to Calvin Du Bois' house after football games. Senior Addison Smith, daughter of Susan Smith and Jeremy Eller. Activities include marching band, jazz band, NHS, Spanish club, drama club, HOSA. Future plans to attend college and figure out the rest later. Favorite memory is winning state. Senior Turner Tague, son of Mark Tague and Scarlett Tague. Activities include FFA, drama club as president, and marching band. Future plans to go to ECU for nursing or psychology and move out of state to Arkansas. Favorite memory, the van home from band competitions. And Senior Presley Strickland, daughter of Monty and Reagan Strickland. Activities while at Washington. Washington FFA, FCA, Spanish Club, Band, WHS Feature Twirler. Future plans to go to Eastern Oklahoma State College, then transfer to OSU and graduate with an agricultural communications degree. After all of that, marry a cowboy from the OSU rodeo team and settle down. Favorite memory? Traveling across all of the state, judging livestock with all of my friends. Let's hear it again for your Washington High School Marching Band seniors.
You better get out the field. Get off the field because they are in trouble.
Seniors, you may be dismissed.
All right, hopefully we can finally get the halftime updates in for you. Thursday night, there are notable games to report. In Class 6A1, Westmore 28-6 over Enid, and it is 36-0 Norman North over Southmore. In Class 6A2, Stillwater and Bartlesville in a tight 7-7 game of the third quarter. Sand Springs leads Putnam City West 30-14. Ponca City 28-14 over Putnam City, and a halftime score which looks like a final score. Choctaw 56, Northwest Classen 0. In Class 5A action, it is Tulsa East Central 13-12 over McAllister at halftime. Elgin likewise 56-0 over Noble. Clinton 28-0 over Guyman. Guthrie 35-0 over Southeast. Duncan leads Altus 14-13 at halftime. That would be the Demons' first win. Coweta over Durant 17-7 half, and Bishop Kelly 29-0 over Pryor at halftime. Class 4A action. Tuttle 42-0 Bridge Creek. Clinton 28-0 over Guyman. Almost all of these scores are second quarter or halftime unless otherwise noted. Clinton game is in third quarter. Likewise, Elk City 20-12 over Chickasha. Ada 35-14 Stillwell. Miami 28-14 over Catoosa. Weatherford 23-7 on top of Cache. Medill 13-0 Fort Gibson. Bethany 28-7 Tecumseh. Blanchard 26-6 Classen SAS. Wagner 34-zip over Cleveland. Newcastle 31-7 over Hera. John Marshall 6-0 over Woodward. And we have a final to report. Cushing 41-6 over Tulsa McLean. All right, picking up in Class 3A. Cassia Hall 21-12 over Verdigris. Heritage Hall 29-0 over Dixon. Stigler 14-0 over Muldrow. That is in the third quarter. Inola 21-10 Dewey. Perkins Tryon 55-zip over Mount St. Mary. Bristow 31-8 over Jay. North Rock Creek 36-12 Anadarko. The Cloud 13-0 over Manford. Plainview View and Pauls Valley 7-7. Chakota 21-18 Locust Grove. Marlow all over Douglas in a redo. It was originally supposed to be played in Oklahoma City. Now at Marlow High School, it is Outlaws 51, Trojans 0. Sulphur 21-0 over Lone Grove, and Lincoln Christian 14-0 over Seminole. In Class 2A action, Purcell 7-6 Community Christian. That game is still in the second quarter. Davis 41-0 over Marietta. Chandler 21-0 over Crossings Christian in the third. Keys, Park Hill 28-12 over Warner. Kingston leads Tishomingo and Mill Creek Co-op 28-6. Oklahoma Christian School 44-0 Perry. Millwood 36-6 over Newkirk. Lexington 7-0 over Atoka. Holdenville 48-0 over Colgate. Sequoia Claremore 41-0 Nowata. Victory Christian 28-6 Westville. Comanche up on Frederick 15-12. Adair 42-0 over Caney Valley. Vian 21-7 over Henrietta. And we are now officially underway here in the third quarter.
Gilmer with a fair catch at the 35-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 35. Washington will be going against the wind for the third. So that means Lindsay has the unenviable task of getting to do so in the fourth and final quarter. Washington dialing up another potential offset play. It is nothing but misdirection. However, it will be enough for a first down.
Tackled by number 65, Ethan Childers. 14-yard gain to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors.
Warriors with another first down. They are just getting chunks in bunches of opportunities. 11:30 clock rolling now. Only 2 miscues really in the game. Well, 3. A 2-yard loss on one play.
Howard. Ball
5-yard penalty on an extra point, and then a missed extra point due to the wind. And it has been
number 10.
5 touchdown barrage for Washington. This is now
Ryan
their
Horton.
third potential shutout in a row that they're working on. And now
7 and
potentially 12
4-yard line.
quarters in a row without giving up a score.
2nd down 3.
Quarterback drops, fires, throws, completes, and it is another first down for Washington.
Complete to Max Wilson. Gain of about 4 yards, just enough for a first down. The line of scrimmage will be the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors.
All right, we got clarification here, probably going to be forthcoming. Looks like the ball is on the 40 instead of the 41. So in Lindsay territory once again. Just over the middle, unable to come down with it.
Ken Jones' pass is incomplete. Intended for Roberts. Line of scrimmage is the 40-yard line. 2nd down 10. Hudson Howard.
Tough sledding. Lindsay's defense improving with the number of reads that they're getting.
Taylor. 3 yards to the 37-yard line. 3rd down 7.
Time 30 to go here in the third quarter. And we will have, looks like, a second penalty of the game against Washington. Lindsay dodges a bullet there because number 3 was already at about the 25-yard line and was making progress. You could see a slant route coming on that one. So procedural penalty will make it 3rd and approximately 13.
3rd down 12 from the 42.
So scoreboard and commentator kind of vary a little bit here early on. The 3rd, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13, tomato. quarterback rolls, fakes, jukes, busted play. So it'll just be whatever Washington can get
Major
to
Cantrell
salvage some
on the keeper.
yardage here. I'd be shocked if they
Covered
don't
by
go
Taylor.
for it on 4th down.
Number 65. Ethan Childers. Gain of 8 near the 37-yard line.
So it's going to be a 4th down now. First time in the game for Washington. Lindsay is sitting pretty here if they can keep this game within 8 or 7, depending upon which yardage we're going with. Washington pulls, fires, and as long as he doesn't trap that ball, it's going to be a first
Pass is
down.
complete to Max Wilson.
And they do give him credit just outside the marker over here.
Gain of 11 on the
Unable to
play.
get much more, though, than about 12. Falls down trying to catch it.
28-yard line.
And as a result, it'll be 1st and 10
First and
Washington.
10 Warriors.
Quarterback rolls to his left under pressure. And as a result, Lindsay able to get an incomplete
Pass
pass.
is incomplete.
So
Kendrick
Washington not clicking on all cylinders to start the game here.
Ladies and gentlemen, cheerleaders are selling Yeti-style Washington cups for $20 and car flags for $10. Get yours at the concession stand. Cheerleaders are selling Yeti-style cups and car flags at the concession stand.
Rolls out, hands off, and down to the 21-yard line. Warriors on the move yet again here in the 3rd quarter.
Tackle by Childers.
7:35 remains.
Gain 7 near the 21-yard line.
It's going to
Third
be
down and
another
3.
3rd down. So Lindsay having some success early on here in the 3rd quarter. They're limiting Washington to at least less gains than what they were getting early on. They pretty much just move the ball at will 1st and 2nd quarter. 2 scores with just 1 play. Right across the middle, and there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
Touchdown, Washington.
21-yard touchdown for Washington.
Cooper Alexander on the 21-yard
Cooper
touchdown
Alexander
pass
takes it
from Major Cantrell.
21 yards. And when you're 6'4" and you have that kind of athletic ability, it's just a tough day at the office. So we'll see if Washington decides to go for 2 here. I'm telling you, it is very strong on the crosswind. And they're already out of pocket 1 extra point. Looks like they're going to try to kick it again. No good, back-to-back kicks. So the wind creating problems for Washington. They missed both extra points, and your score now 40-0. Warriors over the Leopards. We'll finish doing the Class 2A updates. Oklahoma Christian over Perry, 44-0. Guys, you're right in front of the camera. All right, so resuming that, Lexington 7-0 over Atoka, Holdenville 48-0 over Colgate, Sequoia Claremore 41-0 over Nowata, Victory Christian 28-6 Westville, Comanche 15-12 over Frederick, and then we left you with Adair, Caney Valley 42-0. Vian now 21-7 over Henrietta, Luther all over Kellyville 56-zip, Pawhuska 22-0 over Salina, and it is Little Axe 16-zip over Crooked Oak. Beggs 40-8 over Okmulgee. It'll be another quick kick. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Leopards at about the 37-yard line, it looks like.
Ball is covered.
Kiefer over Kansas 14-7. Blackwell over Hennessy, 24-8. Jones, 14-zip over Meeker. And then that will conclude updates for Class 2A
Ball will be at the
games.
37-yard line in Lindsay territory.
Largest class in the state right now. The only thing that is even comparable, I believe, is Class B, with the way things have been redivvied and divided. Lindsay with some yardage there. Nicely done for the Leopards. It's probably about the third best play they've had in the game. There's not much else you can say. No sugarcoating it. It's been a beatdown tonight. Washington proving to be the elite squad in the state. Everybody chasing them the last few years. It's been some tandem with Millwood, Jones, or Washington. A couple of the Christian schools that have dropped down and moved up. For example, like Holland Hall, Metro Christian. He's going to get a first down, so that is the third game for the Leopards. Exactly what they needed to start the third quarter. Yes, resume the third quarter.
First and 10 Leopards.
Inside of 6 minutes to go. Quarterback rolls left, is scanning the field, fires across the middle, dangerous pass. The last time he did that, it was picked off. And it looks like he's going to bobble it, unable to maintain the possession, perhaps. They're going to give you possession, I stand corrected.
To the Warrior 43. Second down, 3.
So a 7-yard gain for the Leopards. Looks like he got at least 2 yards. 31 maybe. I don't know if they'll measure this one or not. It's going to be very close. The field officiating crew that was so lovely and so charming earlier. They've got it about a yard plus short based upon where he's standing with the foot. To me, it looked to be razor thin, but we are from a distance looking at it. Gets it. So back-to-back first downs for the Leopards. And sometimes the best defense is a good offense. What Lindsay is going to have to focus on is ground control. If they can win any kind of battle on the line of scrimmage and just get some runs, they're going to have to just tear this clock apart.
3 yards to 39 yards on first and 10 minutes.
60-point differential. Washington thus far, they stop themselves. Lindsay hasn't been able to do so. Quarterback under duress beats the sack. Nicely done there. And Leopards get another first down. You got to give the Leopards credit for that one. That was a nice kind of improbable improv on the play. All the lanes collapse, nothing to do on the left or right flanks, and as a result, quarterback has to run, and under duress, chases him from behind, unable to catch him, so another first down. Now we're looking at 2nd and 5 for the Leopards at the 34-yard line.
Taylor, ball carrier, takes down by Spalding, and number 33.
number 33, Cade Norman.
Take this for what it's worth, just my 2 cents worth. Lindsay does not seem to be having the same success.
Gain of 2 near the 31-yard line. Third down 2.
Right. Sometimes these are pre-designed plays. They're going to go to a player no matter where he is on the field. But in this particular case, they've got an overload, top-heavy, far right with 3 flanks and wideouts. Guarantee you they're going to misdirect this play. So it keeps it in the Wildcat formation.
Taylor on the carry.
It's going to leave him short, though. We'll have a 4th down and 2 at approximately the 31-yard line.
No gain on the play. 4th down 2.
Inside of 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Leverage roll left, quarterback keeper chases him down from behind.
On the backfield.
It's going to be a turnover on downs.
By number 16, Brakefield.
Well, I hate
Dale
it for Lindsay.
Brakefield.
Promising drive. They had some really major improvement.
Loss of 2 on the play back to the 33-yard line.
Markers,
Where goal run downs to the Warriors. 1st and 10.
Just kind of stymied them early on in the first half. Washington will be in good shape at the 33 on 1st and 10. And we'll be just about a minute and 50 away from the end of the 3rd quarter. Massive cluster of players just all congealing together.
22.
Looks like he's down at about the 39-yard
Childers.
line. So it's
And
going
on
to be
the
a
stop for
6-yard
Ripper.
gain.
Gain of
At a
6.
distance, sometimes these plays don't look to be as
39-yard
successful
line.
as they
2nd
are.
down 4.
That one, and there was about 17 of the 22 players all in one spot. It was a very weird kind of alignment. First down, Washington.
That's an Howard on the carry. Right there for a 1st down. Horton, Tremel, and on the stop.
Warriors playing the part of
Gain
the
of 11 to
slowdown mode,
midfield.
doing kind of what I thought Lindsay would do.
1st and 10 Warriors.
Content just to pretty much pass when they need to, run when they have to and want to, and let this clock just be the frenemy, so to speak. Lindsay, nothing they can do right now other than focus on getting on the scoreboard, trying to take that potential 3rd consecutive shutout off the board for the Warriors. Washington rolling toward a perfect 7-0 start to the season.
Dawson Thomas on the carry.
Very, very balanced team. Good size,
Number 28, John.
deceptive size actually on the lines. They don't look that big on the field, but when they get up close to you, they're big.
Gain of 9 to the 41-yard line. 2nd down 1.
That's going to do it. Your
That's
score
going to do
through
it for
3.
the 3rd quarter.
Washington
Third quarter
40,
score, Washington 40.
Lindsay 0.
Lindsay
You're
0.
watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the Class 2A game of the day. I apologize that I did not put the 3rd quarter up, so it remains in the 2 mode. It is the 4th quarter. Makes you feel any better. The scoreboard still has 3rd quarter. Those of of you that don't know that gentleman right there with a shiny forehead, head baseball coach Jeff Culpeth, an awesome person, just salt of the earth, and I've known him for a long, long time. Washington will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 41. And now in motion, jet sweep. Hands off. First down, +5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Comes back up.
Mason Singletary on the carry.
Down to the goal line. In a huge
Gilder's
game.
finally touched him
Washington
up.
on the jet sweep reverse. So 11:49. Pretty much the clock in for a first and goal.
25-yard gain. Singletary. Balls at the 16-yard line. First and 10.
Not the goal line, 16-yard line. Well, it was just an exploit.
Touchdown,
That dude's gonna
Washington.
score.
Mason Singletary
46-0
on the
Washington
16-yard
Warriors.
touchdown run.
Wow, wow, and wow. Sometimes it's hard to say amen when the Bulldogs got you by the britches, and the Lindsay crowd been exceptionally quiet tonight. Mainly all the noise over there has been from the cheerleaders and the kids that are playing. And rightly so, it's been a tough,
Mason
tough
Thomas
game.
up with the point after.
Washington, our first look at them in person, some highlights of them, and they are just absolutely just loaded at the skill positions that you want. This one's going to be a gimme. If anything, he could have kicked it
It's
over
good.
the concession stand. He had enough wind behind him to do that. So 47-0 Washington. Sands 2 missed extra points. 49-0 game. Alexander, the tight end that we were referring to earlier, with the low number, you would assume
Guerrero
he's
on the return.
actually not a tight end, and where he sets up on the field really amazes me just how athletically fluid the young man is. By every stretch of the imagination, they have exceeded my expectations. Number 3 and number 9 for Washington. I mean, if those dudes aren't All-State, I don't know what All-State is. They are absolutely fabulous and have a real size advantage and athletic ability. Both of them well over 200 pounds. To be about 6'4", 6'5", both of them. So that would be the thing that I would take away from this game. Just absolute brilliance, balance, battle-tested program here looking for a repeat of the state championship game and victory.
Taylor on the carry. Catch up after a short game.
10
of 2. Here's the 37-yard line. 2nd down 8.
Hands off. Nothing good behind the line of scrimmage.
On the carry again. Met by several Warriors over there. No getting on the play. Ball's at the 37-yard line. 3rd down 8.
quick snap. Lindsay rose right. He's going to keep it. He had a guy wide open. Look right in front of number 10. Oh, number 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. He was wide open.
Lindsay left
Quarterback number
first
7.
down. And 9 on the play. First and 10 from the 46. Taylor.
Big hit.
On the carry, tackled by Bracefield. And 7 to the 47-yard line. That's the Warriors. Second down.
Lindsay in back-to-back drives inside Washington territory. So far, they've just been unable to score. Timeout call, I believe that is the first of the game for Washington. 8:34 remaining. Watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the Class 2A game of the day. I'm the great Mexican food specialist connoisseurs, Gonzalez Mexican Restaurant in Lindsay, and Libby's Cafe in Washington, Oklahoma. My goal here is to score. It's to get 4 or 5 first downs, try to burn this clock in just a couple of minutes left, and specialize on short yardage plus situations. If you're in 3rd and 2, try to make it a +5. 3rd and 5, you're going to have to open up the playbook and go pass or something tricky, but you're going to have to keep this very short yardage so that you can keep converting. It's going to be a fumble, picks it up, scoops it up, and score it. And it is just adding insult to injury.
Touchdown, Washington.
The Leopards, they lose the possession.
Recovery and touchdown.
It's the 53-0. Shellacking. Exactly what's going on, folks. A, the squad isn't out on the field to go for the extra point. B, the points aren't on the scoreboard. C, the players are still in a huddle. And now here they come. Exactly what that was all about, to be frank. The players atypically on the huddle. I don't believe it was a timeout call on the field. So a little perplexing, to be honest. Should reflect a 2 for Washington, because I know they did have a timeout play just before that. No need to do nothing. Try to
is good.
Already on top of the building there, as you can see the student right there at the peak. So, with the wind, easy. Against the wind, not so much. We are 5 minutes away from the final score and a third consecutive shutout for the Washington Warriors. Experience for a team looking to get over a hump, looking to get over a threshold, a pecking order, than to get to state, know you're one score away from beating your nemesis at Marlow, still lose the game, and to just rebound like they did last year on a mission. I mean, much like Marlow against Metro Christian, in my opinion, it's the final game of the championship game. Marlow did the same thing. Washington now is having to play the role of being chased instead of the chaser. They're the hunted instead of the hunter. And when you look at this team, the way that they're pairing plays, calls, physicality, speed, quickness, execution, if anything, they look like they may be better this year than they were last year. And that is definitely not good news for the remainder of Class 2A.
Stacked up near the line of scrimmage.
So we are 2:20 out from the final score. We're going to have an interview at the end of this game with our first of 5 finalists for the Football Player of the Year. I'll do my best to catch head coach Brad Miller as well. However, there is a lot of ambient noise, a lot of wind, and should we go to the wireless microphone coming in person? I don't know how well it's going to work. So we may just get into an interview. For the Leopards, is looking to convert here and get another chance to play. It's going to be super tough.
Ringman on the carry, stacked up near first down yardage.
Stacked up is a good way to describe that. He does get the yard.
And it's enough for a Lindsay first down.
For the Leopards from behind.
Line of scrimmage will be the 38-yard line, first and 10.
Inside of a minute to go here. This will be a victory for Washington. Shutout defeat against Lindsay, unless they can get a massive gain here from the 38-yard line and get this into the end zone quick. Big play.
Klingman tackled in the backfield. That's our Warriors.
He made it back really good. Lindsay's definitely not had success running sideways.
That's a bird on the stop. going to do it for tonight's game out here tonight. With the final score, Washington 54, Lindsay 0. We'd like to thank all the fans from Lindsay for coming over tonight.
7-0 on the season
Be careful
for
on your
the
way home and have
Washington
a safe trip
Warriors.
home. Final score, Washington 54, Lindsay 0.
No, they'll have a top run out here,
Okay.
and then you can get with the run. I'll tell him that you're waiting on him.
Coach Beller telling them they took it to a new level tonight. It's a microcosm of who they are and who they've become. So they'll do the same thing in 2022. Make plays, be in position to make the plays. Raising the defense. Said unbelievable. Calls for a round of applause for the team performance. Turn it down there, folks, because I know it's got to be loud listening in. Just due to the wind, you're not going to be able to catch much of what he's saying. Looking to show up at 1:30 for practice, then 2 o'clock roll. So the game plan is a Sunday meeting, 4 o'clock to watch game tape. Then Monday's practice will shift gears toward exclusively Purcell. Coach using the analogy of a dragon in your path, literally. So focusing on enjoying the game now, the result now, and then immediately preparing for another challenge and making sure they're ready to slay a dragon in the Purcell Dragons. All right, folks, there you go. Post-game pep talk. It is a rite of passage for Oklahoma-Texas football. That's the way that I've seen it done in every game that I've covered my entire life. Coaches take midfield and let the kids know what they did good, let them know what they did bad, and more importantly, let them know what they got to keep doing if they want to keep doing good. And now player celebration. I'm going to head this to you guys.
Okay.
Coach, first off, thank you for having us out today. When you look back on the season 3 years ago, heartbreak against Marlowe in the championship, thrill of victory last year, absolute elation. What has been the message this year to keep the team focused on repeating and not just forgetting what it takes to get back to the finals?
As soon as we got into spring football, what we did is we talked about what was that feel. You know, you get to the mountaintop, you've been there so many times and you've fallen short so many times. You know, now we get that real victory. You know, what is our fuel? And the biggest thing that they all said is, Coach, our best is yet to come. And so whenever you get a group of men that truly believe that, and they believe that they can continue to better themselves even from what we did a year ago, the sky's the limit. And they will continue to buy in that through this whole process. And they understand that the journey is the reward. Winning that state championship was a great moment, but the journey was ultimately really the true reward.
I know it's hard to always compare, and sometimes a coach gets himself in trouble when you do. One season actually ends the season, and there is no new season from last season. But you have to make a comparison from last year to this year. In your estimation, I think you've got more ponies in the barn this year than you did last year.
It is a team that, because we do have so many backs, there are the guys that continue to build because of their mindset, and it's allowed us to spread the wealth out and out. The offensive line is continuing to better. We played a bunch of sophomores mixed together some seniors, and then the amount of talent that we have everywhere is really special, and it allows us to look at the field as a staff and say, this is where they're weak, this is where they're vulnerable, take advantage of it, and be able to do that. Some years you don't have that ability to look out there and say, we can take advantage of this mismatch just because you don't have the horses. This year, like you said, we have it.
When I look at the field, number 3 and 9, there looks to be about an inch or so difference in the height. Maybe 5 pounds between them, but those are like 230, 240 pound boys. I mean, they're horses. And they function as ones for wide receivers. They can do tight end, they can block, they can catch. What is it like having a 1-2 punch like that? It's literally 2 knockout plays.
It allows, really what's awesome is our game. We can go in there and it's really unlimited what we can do with those 2 guys. So, you know, sometimes you have a series where he can't be tied to the line of scrimmage because he can't fly the backer again. And so there's one guy where you can move. These guys will look in and say, hey, we need to double team this defensive end. They can reline themselves and block that D end. You can spread them out and mismatch on the outside back or a safety or a corner and have the speed to go along with with their size. It's just a mismatch. And then those two wide receivers, three wide receivers, they have all the speed on the outside, allow us to be able to do that with those two guys.
Short of a 5-yard penalty on an extra point, and then the wind kind of, getting in your face there on 2 extra point attempts. It's almost a flawless performance tonight. I know you're thrilled. I heard what you said. I mean, how would you grade the team?
I would grade the team just from an effort standpoint as an A+. I think it would be an A+ overall. I think the thing that we got to right was some of those things special teams wise, and then also we had a couple of coverages that they weren't able to capitalize. Could have hurt us. And so there's a lot of improvement that we feel like we can do from a technique standpoint. But with the effort, the physicality, and the discipline we played with tonight, it would definitely be in that Apex range.
Well, 7-0 on the season, looking great. Next week it's Purcell. Congratulations and more business.
Yes,
I mean, it's business as usual, isn't it, Coach?
It is. District title on the line with Purcell. They're going to be undefeated in their district. We're undefeated in the district, and we get to go on the road. The Conger Field will be a great night, great atmosphere, and it'll be a fun day.
Thank you, Coach, for your time. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right, Coop, can I catch you? Yes, sir. All right. You're tall. You're going to have to scoot back a little bit because you're going to scare the folks here. You're going to come across as a lineman. All right, first off, we're here with Coach Brad Beller and now Cooper Alexander. Cooper, first off, each game is different, but how would you rate tonight's performance against all the 6 games thus far? How exciting is it to be a tight end when in most schools, let's just put it this way, you're supposed to be close to your end and you know you're going to have to put contact on somebody. You're going to have to hit people. How exciting is it for you to be able to free range? You get to hit, you get to block, you get to catch, you get to go downfield. I mean, you got a lot of liberty in the offensive scheme, don't you?
I think the Spellers are great offensive line.
I know so far through the season you've been either a soft commit or a hard commit with Iowa State. I know that's kind of where you're looking to play ball. Any change, any fluctuation on that, or are you still looking for Ames? All right, now my final question for you. We've started a Football Player of the Year award that comes with a customized engraved championship belt for the winner. And we're announcing tonight the first of 5 finalists for Mr. Oklahoma in football, and you're number 1. So I wanted to let you know, what are your thoughts on being a finalist, and what is your claim to fame as winning state and being one of the biggest guys on the team as a tight end? I know it's got to be exciting, but at the same time, I want to get your thought. What do you think about being potentially Mr. Oklahoma for football?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's obviously great. I think it would be nothing if I was a great player playing. I'm not a great team. Washington's a great program. So you come out and start football that year. Really be for them to go forward for
And honestly, the goal is to never have that feeling again that you suffered against Marlowe, right? I was at the game, I saw it. I felt bad. Nobody really deserved to lose, both deserved to win type game. What did that teach you guys as far as being tenacious, taking every game as we can't let up, we can't lose our focus, we can't quit doing what we need to do? How did that game actually help you guys get to the point where you're at right now? Thank you. I appreciate it. Great job. Good performance. 7-0. Thank you, buddy. Pleasure to meet you. I know what you're doing. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. first finalist named this year for Mr. Oklahoma football from Washington High School, Cooper Alexander, tight end, wide receiver, defensive lineman, and I bet you a big dent in the groceries at the Alexander family as well. Final score tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Washington 54, Lindsay 0, your Prep Nation TV Class 2A game of the day. Pulling double duty there.